There's no municipality alone that could handle what we're seeing and what we're about to see with the lifting of Title 42. So these numbers are unsustainable.
Well, you just heard El Paso leaders reacting tonight to the latest migrant surge happening right now along our border, already calling this a crisis. And as you just heard, the end of Title 42 is looming. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Natasha Paloma.
And I'm Andy Morgan. As we reach freezing conditions overnight, many migrants are going to be spending the night out on the streets of El Paso as local shelters are at capacity. We have team coverage for you tonight, and we're going to begin with KTSM 9 News reporter Carla Draxler, who is live in downtown. And Carla, what's it looking like out there tonight?
Well, Andy and Natasha, first I just want to say it is so cold outside. We've been out here for about 10 minutes and I can't feel my hands. But if you take a look behind me, we can see people staying here, sleeping out on the street, wrapped up. You can see in a couple of blankets, just trying to stay warm. And that is as the shelters, local shelters, are reaching capacity, and they're asking for the city or the county to start that facility for migrants. While some are still staying outside, you can see some men, women, and children staying warm inside the shelters.
I'm here with my family, my husband, and 3 sons.
Opportunity Center for the Homeless filling up both of their shelters over capacity.
We had 175 men, and that's for a shelter that is comfortably handling between 100 to 120. At the Welcome Center, we had 125 for a facility that is ideally suited for about 85.
Desperately in need for the city or county to open a facility for migrants.
So we still need to proactively look for a dedicated shelter that could potentially handle, 1,000, 1,500.
City Deputy Manager Mario D'Agostino acknowledging the shelters are full.
And it's these street releases that are taking a toll on the system. It's putting that over pressure on our local sheltering capabilities.
But not giving any information on when or where the city might set up a migrant facility. Right now, they're putting migrants sick with COVID to quarantine in hotels.
I've been able to rest and eat. It's been perfect.
But one local NGO rescue mission taking the matter into their own hands. El Paso Water confirming they have agreed to let them use EP Water's old building right across rescue mission. But as more migrants are expected.
I think we're seeing the tip of the iceberg.
And with cold weather here, the homeless population also looking to stay warm. It's only a matter of time before these local shelters have to make a tough decision.
We don't want to see anybody out on the street, but especially so when it comes to young children, and we're at a breaking point.
And Martin also tells me they're expecting dozens of more people to come to the shelter tonight as these low temperatures persist. But I do want to mention, I did reach out to Rescue Mission about that migrant facility that they're trying to put in that El Paso water space. However, I did not receive an answer from them just yet. Back to you.
And Carla, in the meantime, while we wait for that extra shelter to open, you just said they are already at capacity, and you mentioned some tough decisions will have to be made. So what happens if they don't have any more space to take people in?
Yeah, Natasha, well, that's when that tough decision comes in. Martin did tell me that by this morning, it is possible that they will reach really over their capacity, and they will have to turn some people down. And he's saying even though it is really tough, they will give priority to our local homeless population. Back to you.
Yeah, I can imagine they are in a difficult situation. Our Carla Draxler reporting for us live from downtown El Paso. Carla, thank you.